Hello, welcome to this week's edition of The People of All Access Coach. I'm your host, Eric Blankenship, your co-host,
Brian Hudson.
Welcome to another edition of it. We have a person we're going to talk about today. It's one of our clients. I guess before we get started, though, we probably should get ready.
Can I prepare?
Yeah, okay. Get out. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
And our person we're going to talk about this week, our client, Eric Church. And might as well go ahead and bring out the old Eric Church Jack Daniels on top of that so we can just have it all right. Hey, the glasses look good on you, man.
I really like those glasses he was wearing.
Thank you, Chief.
Yeah. Well, Eric has been a client of ours since about 2009. Eric came to us with one bus, and we got one bus from us. He had his own trailer, and they all traveled around for quite some time on that one bus. And boom, did things happen, and they happened quick. Mm-hmm. When he started having the mega success, it went to 2 buses, 3 buses, 9 buses, 10 buses. I mean, it's just crazy. He's one of the hardest working guys I've ever seen on stage.
And Dale, remember, everyone likes a hard worker.
He definitely can do a show. If you hadn't seen his show, you're wore out when it's over with. I mean, he just rolls everywhere.
Yeah, it's a freestyle ride.
Yeah. So I am still a little upset with Eric. Back a couple of years ago, some of you may know that I came out with a record that I'd done, CD.
Right.
And I gave a copy to Eric, and he was fixing to go out on a tour, and he hadn't named a opening act yet, and he hadn't really, put much effort into it, I don't think. And after listening to that, I just knew that what he was holding off on was to ask me.
Right.
And so,
Kind of like an Eric Squared or something.
so I actually went to him and said, "Hey, man, I know you don't have anybody. I'll go out. We can call it Eric and Eric on tour.
Right.
Or 2 times the Eric, or Eric Squared was one of those things." And anyway, he kind of didn't. He said, "Well, I'm not really sure about that." And I mean, kind of made me mad. So I popped off and said, "Hey, buddy, I got more buses on the road than you do."
Yeah.
And anyway, he got a big chuckle out of
Right.
it. We joke, cut up with each other back and forth. But great guy, great people, great touring staff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you name it, man. Everybody involved in that camp is top notch, and they're great.
They're great.
So,
Great fun family.
what do you know a little bit about Eric? What can you tell me something that maybe the general population doesn't know?
Well, when he done that tour, I think right before the one that you tried to pitch to him for you, there was the big Chief deal to come out.
Are you trying to poke fun at that?
No,
I mean,
I could see you actually telling him, or offering, "Hey, I'll close some shows for you." if
yeah,
you
I
hire."
told him I would.
Yeah.
I told him. He said he didn't care who.
You didn't get to where you're at by not trying.
That's right.
For sure.
That's
So,
definitely true.
yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. Tell your story.
But the Chief deal, years ago when he first started, the lights on the stage coming in, he wears contacts. I guess he's, can barely see without them. But anyway, the lights were burning his contacts, drying his eyes out, aggravating him. And so somebody recommended, "Hey, why don't you try sunglasses?" So he tried the sunglasses, and it worked perfectly. His eyes wasn't burning
Nice.
anymore. It was a neat deal. But somebody, I guess, that knew him, his family, his grandfather was a chief of police, so they nicknamed him Chief, his grandfather. When they saw him with the sunglasses on and the hat sitting up there, like, "Hey, what's going on, Chief? Good show, Chief," and it stuck.
I can do anything. I'm the chief of police.
So a lot of people don't know that his grandfather was the chief of police and
How about
had the
that?
same nickname, but he does as well. So,
Well, his bus is named Chief.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that. Wow, for one time you told me something I didn't know. I'm shocked. That's the first time since we've been doing this. That's amazing. Anyway, maybe it's the bottle. I'm not sure. So I want to sincerely thank Eric Church and his camp for helping us in the success of All Access Coach. His 8, 9, or 10 buses that he tours with, we certainly do appreciate that. And we also thank you for the little commemorative bottles that he gives us. He's sponsored by Jack Daniels, and he actually has his own single barrel thing that he does, and it seems like every year or so we'll get one of these. And he, I tell you how great of people him and Catherine are. They gave autographed bottles to everybody that was involved in the building of their last bus. And they just are really nice, sincere people. A lot of swag they gave us and everything like that. So again, thank you. They're great people, great tour, great people on tour. If you want to see a great show, you ought to go see it. And just be watching. I'm not sure. Maybe next year it could be Eric and Eric on tour. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm rocking the glasses, so
Right.
maybe it'll work.
And you're currently writing for the next CD as well.
Yes, I am. So
There you go.
Eric Church, you're the people of All Access coach that help us get where we are. Thank you so much.
Thank you.